I want to do this bike ride to show to other people out there that have anxiety and panic attacks that you don't need to live with them forever and ever. And I basically chose a bike ride because that's something that I'm kind of doing. I'm not a cyclist, but I just started riding an old bike last year and I haven't done much on it, but riding a bike, it just kind of feels like a bit of a analogy for life, you know, ups and downs and flats, and sometimes you push up the hill and sometimes you cruise down the hill, and that's just life. Just have emotions, and you know, you don't have to be an anxiety sufferer. You're just someone living life who gets stressed sometimes. So London to Paris I chose because currently it's something that is completely impossible for me to do, and that's why I want to do it, because I see it like an analogy for getting better with coping with anxiety and panic attacks. It's something that in the moment just seems so impossible, but it can be done, it can get better, and by September I should hopefully be in a place where I'm fit enough to ride from London to Paris. So yeah, and it's going to take me outside of my comfort zone. I'm doing this for mental health because over the last few years I've had anxiety and panic attacks and all that comes with that, and I just feel that they're temporary. You don't have to live with them. I never saw them as things. I never really labelled myself as having anxiety and panic attacks, and I didn't really want to accept the labels of it because I knew that I could live life without them, so I could just figure out how to do that again and get over it again. And I just want to do this to show other people out there that you can go from a place of completely feeling like you can't do anything to a place where you just feel healthy, happy, and up for taking on things that seem impossible. Once I decided that I didn't want to just accept the labels of anxiety, panic attacks and so forth, and actually work towards getting past that, I started to look into what would work and things to try, and one of these was a plant-based diet. My friend was already doing this to help his eczema and skin conditions, and that was really working, so I thought maybe it'll work for mental health. So I started eating a more plant-based diet, focusing mainly on whole foods and good clean carbohydrates and fruit, and after a month of doing this I noticed a great increase in my energy levels and a much more positive state of mind. So I just continued doing that, and along with other lifestyle changes, coping techniques and so forth, I've ended up where I am now, which is healthier and happier and in a completely different place, feeling like a completely different person. So plant-based and positive are labels that I'm quite happy to accept. Right now, cycling London to Paris is completely not doable for me, but I've got 4 months to change that, so I'm just going to post my training footage, the highs, the lows, stuff I find motivational and inspirational, and I'm really documenting this because I need accountability and I need your support. And feel free to post anything that you think will be motivational and encouraging for me. I'm just hoping that my transparency about all of this will really inspire other people to overcome anxiety and panic attacks and just get out there and do the same sort of stuff. And yeah, so this is where we find out if I can become a cyclist or not.